you're on the brink of something big. But let me tell you, success isn't just about hustle and grind. It's about playing the long game, and one of the most powerful assets in that game is your sleep. That's right, sleep. The very thing some of you are probably overlooking, dismissing, or sacrificing for the sake of ambition. Well, let me tell you this. Without sleep, you're a ship sailing without a rudder. You might move forward, but you won't be in control of your direction. Imagine this. You're running a business, right? Everything is going well. Your sales are rising. Your brand is gaining momentum, but you're starting to get exhausted. You skip a few nights of sleep, thinking you're invincible. You feel like you're moving forward, but soon you begin to see cracks in your operation. Decisions start going south. Your employees notice a lack of energy. Your clients feel your fatigue, and before you know it, the momentum you had is gone. Why? Because you failed to recognize that your sleep is the fuel that drives the engine of your business. Now, sleep isn't just some luxury that the weak indulge in. Sleep is the foundation of your mental power. It's the jet fuel that propels you forward when your competition is still stumbling in the dark. But like anything powerful, you have to respect it. You wouldn't take a Ferrari out on a cross-country race without making sure the engine is properly maintained. Would you? No. You'd make sure it has premium fuel and that everything is in top condition. You are no different. Your mind, body, and spirit need proper fuel. And sleep is that premium fuel. Let me break this down. When you sleep well, your brain has a chance to recharge. It's like hitting the reset button on your computer. Every day, you wake up with a fresh perspective, a sharp mind, and the mental clarity to make decisions that matter. When you don't sleep well, you're trying to operate on outdated software. Your brain is sluggish. It's running too many background processes, and you don't even realize how much it's affecting your performance. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. I've been doing fine on 5 hours of sleep. Well, maybe you've been getting by, but don't confuse getting by with thriving. You're not playing in the big leagues yet. Your real success will come when you master every aspect of your performance. When you have the mental and physical stamina to not just survive, but to rise above the competition. You want a clear analogy? Think of a professional athlete. Do you think they're training 24/7, neglecting rest in the pursuit of greatness? Absolutely not. A top-tier athlete knows that success doesn't come just from practice and sweat. It comes from recovery. It comes from knowing when to push hard and when to rest, recharge, and come back even stronger. Your business, your performance, your life, they're no different. You can't keep running at full throttle without taking the time to reset, to sleep, to give yourself the space to grow. But here's the thing. Sleep isn't just about resting your body. It's about sharpening your mind. When you sleep, your brain is doing crucial work. It's clearing out the clutter, strengthening memories, and forming connections that help you solve problems more effectively. It's like an entrepreneur who spends time reviewing their business strategy. They don't just focus on the surface. They dig deeper, looking for areas to improve so they can keep growing. That's what sleep does for your brain. It allows you to focus on what matters, discard distractions, and perform at your peak. You can't ignore the science behind sleep. You know, sleep isn't just about quantity. It's about quality. It's about how deeply you sleep. When you sleep deeply, your body enters a restorative phase that revitalizes your muscles, your cells, your tissues. Your heart, your organs, and your immune system get a chance to recover and rebuild. Without deep sleep, you're operating on borrowed time. Your body is like a car running with low oil, slowly deteriorating. So when you get those hours in, make sure they count. Now, let's get to the nitty-gritty of it. You need to prioritize your rest. This means setting boundaries. You have to protect your sleep like you protect your wealth. If you're staying up late checking emails, scrolling through social media, or working into the early hours, you're damaging your ability to function at the highest level. Time is money, and if you're wasting it on things that don't help you grow, you're losing out on the real opportunities. Take a look at the most successful people in the world. I'm talking about the ones who don't just win in the short term, but dominate for decades. People like Warren Buffett, Tim Cook, Jeff Bezos. Do you think these men sacrifice their sleep for the sake of an extra hour at work? No. They understand that the best ideas come when they're well rested. The clarity, the creativity, the focus, it all depends on sleep. They recognize that sleep isn't an enemy. It's their greatest ally. Think about this. You're up early in the morning. You've got the world ahead of you, and you've got this fire inside of you. You're ready to take on the day. But when you've had a good night's sleep, that fire is brighter, sharper, and more focused than ever. It's like the difference between a sword that's been properly forged and one that's dull and rusty. Your decisions are swift, accurate, and powerful. But when you're running on empty, your energy is low, your mind is cluttered, and the world feels like it's moving slower than you are. You'll second-guess yourself. You'll waste time. And worse, you'll miss opportunities that could have been the difference between success and failure. Now, tell me, can you afford that? Look, here's how you can turn this around. Start with a simple plan. Make sleep a priority. Set a bedtime. Create a nighttime routine that signals to your body it's time to power down. Shut off your electronics, dim the lights, and clear your mind. Don't fight the process. Embrace it. When you start honoring your body's need for sleep, you'll see the results. You'll feel it in your energy, your clarity, your confidence. And here's the kicker. You'll get more done with less effort. Think of it like this. Instead of grinding for 12 hours a day, imagine working smarter. You're taking those hours of sleep to recover, to come back strong, and then you're executing at the highest level possible. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about strategy. So here's the bottom line. If you want to be the best, you've got to take care of the basics. Sleep is at the top of that list. Without it, you're a weak link in the chain. With it, you're unstoppable. So, treat your sleep like your most precious resource, because it is. Get the rest you need, and then go out there and conquer. You've got what it takes. And now you know the secret to unlocking your full potential.